Okay, what is up, guys? I have done the maintenance on my car, which is what I call bumper to bumper. But pretty much it's just everything minus coolant, clutch, and brake fluid. And so it's the engine oil, I did the transmission oil, and I did the rear differential fluid. I changed all those and I switched them all over to Amsoil. Typically when I film something that's going to be hyperlapsed or time-lapsed or whatever, I will do 1080p 30 frames a second. Sometimes 720, just for file size sake. The iMac that I'm working on, it's not the fastest. That's what I edit on, and this time I filmed, I ended up with almost 2 hours worth of footage in 4K 30. So the file size got a little big and I uploaded it. I tried my best to fit it all in one video, and it kind of sucks because it was going to be a good video, but it was very taxing on my rig. So it is what it is. I'm just being upfront and honest with you guys. I'm gonna have to break it up into 3 videos. I'm not trying to milk it. I'm not just trying to get views or whatever. Anything that says 2019 Camaro SS 1LE, 10,000 mile, everything was done that day. It's just I'm having to break it up into 3 segments or 3 parts just for file size sake. So bear with me. But there's a couple good things that did come out of it, because now that I've been struggling with it for a couple days trying to put this all together, it kind of gives me a couple days to drive the car and kind of go back to back of what I thought between Mobile One and the Amsoil. There's a difference. You can tell a difference. It gave me an opportunity, some time to really cruise the car, push it, see what's different about it. So that, and now I have the opportunity to kind of slow the time lapse down and give a little bit more detail on my experience of changing oil with an entirely new product. So there were some things I liked, some things I found weird, and gives me a little bit more time to tell you guys about it. So, okay, so I switched over to Amsoil primarily after I have watched so much consistent data and so many people and so much positive feedback from this product. And it's weird because it's not readily available. There's no dealers that carry it. They're very far and few between. There's none around me. I have to order it, but I mean, they're in Wisconsin, so everything, the UPS everything out, it's like a day or 2. It's super quick turnaround time, but I just found it kind of odd. It's kind of nice just being able to stop at the store on the way home, pick up, a quarter or whatever you need. So it's not a big deal. Just over order, keep some on the shelf at home, and you'll be good to go. I went with the 0W40, not only because it's what the recommendation. You can also run 5W30, but in really warm climates, and you've got to be it's real susceptible to temperature change. So once the temperature starts dropping, you really need to switch back over to the 0W40. I kind of figured I'm going to change it once a year. The oil is guaranteed for 25,000 miles. So pretty much all I'm going to do is the oil light or the service light on these, it's set on the intervals of 7,500 miles. So that's a kind of stretching it. I just bought my filters down at Napa. I kind of wanted to go with the Amsoil filter. They're guaranteed for, I think, 15,000 miles, 20,000 miles, but that's just a little bit too long for me. And it kind of, the 7,500 miles kind of gives me a time to kind of check up on things and you know, it gives me peace of mind to knowing that there's a fresh filter on there. Amsoil's website, I know 5W30, 1030, some of the more common oils, they offer in gallons, and you do save some money on top of the membership that way. But here, it was quart bottles only, so take what you can get, but kind of wish I had some gallons available. Let's get to the I'll get to the time lapse. I'll tell you my thoughts. I'll give you the rundown of what I think about it and the process and what I use and yada yada and so on. You can watch me do it. I'll come back and I'll tell you after driving the car a couple days what I think, what I predict, and all right, guys, be careful, because that oil is going to come out of there fast, and there is a lot of it. You'll see I didn't quite put the jack stand in the right spot, so that's all right. You can learn from my mistake. For those of you that want to know, the drain plug itself, the torque spec on it is going to be 18 foot-pounds, and then the filter is fresh oil on the rubber gasket, spin it till it makes contact, and then a quarter of a turn or maybe a half turn more. For getting it off, I use these pliers, two-way pliers, so you can actually tighten and loosen with them. They're actually pretty nice, and those teeth, there's just enough clearance in the oil pan to get those off, so those work pretty good. The filter, I don't know if you guys care or not, but it is a new filter, and that's the part number. Couple of things I really did like being a first-time user is the physical bottles themselves. You can tell there was a lot of thought going into this, but the neck comes out of the center, so you're able to stack them and get the residual oil out of each one. While you're pouring the majority of the oil in, you can kind of do this little shuffle here, and it saves a lot of time, and it wastes no oil. The other thing I did like is each bottle does not have that tinfoil cap on it, so that also speeds things up. Here's the residual. As you can see, it's not a lot, but when this stuff costs more than 93 octane, I don't want to waste any that I don't have to. My total capacity, my car took 11.3 quarts, so let me know what you guys think, but this is all I have left, is one bottle with 24 ounces in it. Okay, so after driving the car for a couple days, can you tell a difference? Yes, you can. You kind of have to be careful about it, but I think it might be some part of my subconscious wanting it to be a cure for cancer. Just going from open loop to closed loop, you can tell it's a lot smoother, it's a lot quieter. I know you're kind of wanting it to probably deep, my subconscious is, really wanting it to be, something much more than what it is, but the reality of it is it's oil, and it is a lot smoother. For what it's worth, I don't know, but my miles per gallon, my instant readout is a little bit higher. The car is coming up to temp just as fast. That's no change when you first start it up, and it comes up, the RPMs, and then it slowly works its way back down into closed loop. It's butter smooth. It's so quiet, and the only thing I can hear is that direct injection pump. I am predicting right now the car is at, and I'll put a picture of it up. I was kind of amazed the day I hit 27 miles to the gallon. I did see somebody online. They had a 10-speed. It was just a regular SS, and he got 34 miles to the gallon. I had a 2018 Malibu with a 1.5 turbo, and I was averaging 35 miles per gallon with that car. So a 6.2, 378 cubic inch, that's pretty amazing. There's a few things that he has that I don't. and that is I've got 373 gears, so I've got a much lower gear. Even though my car comes with the DOD internals in the car, with the 1LE, I don't think that they're activated. So I don't have the DOD activated on my car, and I've got 6 gears instead of 10. So, which is fine, but right now I'm setting at 27 miles. I know his car had 15,000, 5,000 more than what I've got, so maybe as things break in, I seriously doubt it. I kind of think where it's at now is where it's going to be forever. But yeah, 27's where I'm at now. If I can somehow eke this up to 30, I'll be very happy. I'll be very happy, and with the 1LE, I think it'll be the perfect daily driver. So 27 now. Will I eke out 3 miles to the gallon? I don't know. I'm hoping so, but I think it will go up from 27. What it will go up to, I don't know. But I will, maybe I'll come back and do an update on that, or I'll just drop it in on another video. Very happy. I think it's well worth the money. It's going to pay dividends, and I think it's an awesome product, and I kind of wish somebody, dealer, would scoop it up and keep it on the shelf for me locally. I don't see that happening, but it is what it is. I'll just order more. So anyways, I will put other videos up. I'll put the other 2 up. Check them out. If you want to see my initial first time of changing the transmission fluid, put a video up here. And if you want to see me talk about what I thought about the first round of the differential fluid change, I will put that up there as well for you guys. So thanks for watching. I hope you guys are having a great day, and I will definitely see you on the next one.